Modifieds A class, as our Midwest Modifieds are split up into an A and B class. Here is how they will line up in your front row. On the inside will be the 74 of Kyle Bates. On the outside of Kyle Bates will be the 929 of Garrett Thompson. In your third row will be the 38 I am Modzs, I believe, in the 9X of Jared McIntyre. In your third row will be the 45 of Colt Cheevers. On the outside of Colt Cheevers will be the 50 of Leroy Morrison. And round up the field, Kyle Lafferty. Green flag is out, and we're racing. 3 wide back there, battling for a second as the 9 is on the inside of the 74, making a little contact. The 74 goes up as we stay green flag action as the caution comes out. Ian Morrison was battling with the 74 of Kyle Bates. As the 74 of Kyle Bates pulls off the racetrack, we will have a new front row. As the 38 of Morrison is on the inside. The 9 of Jared McIntyre, was the one battling with the 74 of Kyle Bates. Green flag is out, and we're racing. Morrison out in front, but here comes the 45 of Colt Cheevers as he has took over second from the 9 of McIntyre. Morrison out in front. Cheevers in second. McIntyre third. Lafferty fourth. In the 929 is Garrett Thompson. Garrett Thompson is in third. As now we have a battle for the lead between Cheevers and Morrison. Cheevers now your new race leader as the 929 of Garrett Thompson at a slow pace down the front straightaway, but picks it back up as Cheevers is out in front. So in the 9 blue and gray car, that is Jared McIntyre. And in the 929, that's Garrett Thompson. .45 of Colt Cheevers out in front as Morrison is turned there in turn number 4. The caution light will come out. So the 45 of Colt Cheevers, he's your leader. The 59 of Kyle Lafferty is right behind him. The 9X, that is Jared McIntyre. I had him and the 929 mixed up. So the 9X is Jared McIntyre, and then the 929 is Garrett Thompson. As the lights go off around the quick quarter mile Springfield Raceway. Does the 9 of McIntyre have anything for the 45 of Colt Cheevers? Or can Colt Cheevers come home with heat race number 1? Green flag is back out, and we're racing. Colt Cheevers down low, the 9 of McIntyre trying the high side as the 59 of Kyle Lafferty goes off the racetrack. And then to turn number 3. So the 9 of Kyle Lafferty, 59 of Kyle Lafferty takes a wild ride out of turn number 3. And goes down there in the Springfield Raceway hauler down there. Many of drivers have took a ride off of turn 3 and 4 many a times. I bet it's like riding a roller coaster when you go off turn 3 and 4. All right. Colt Cheevers, you're still your race leader as the 9 of McIntyre is in second. Green flag is back out, and we're racing. As the 929 and Thompson and the 38 of Morrison had trouble restarting on that restart. The first 3 cars shut off like a rocket ship as the 45 of Colt Cheevers is out in front. The 9 of McIntyre in second. And the 50 of Leroy Morrison is in third. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go as Colt Cheevers goes in turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Colt Cheevers will come home with heat race win number 1 for the Midwest Modifieds A class. Thank you. All right. Here comes heat race number 2 for your Midwest Modifieds. All right, so here's your lineup for heat race number 2. It'll be the 20 of Jeremy Leahy, and on the outside of him will be the 59 of Rod Muhlenberg. And in your second row will be the 81K of Elijah Keeper. On the outside of Elijah Keeper will be the 83 of Scott Campbell. In your third row will be the 161 of Joey Wiles, and on the outside of him will be the 42 of Steve Wolf. Green flag is out, and we're racing. As Leahy is out in front, here he comes. The 83 of Campbell. Now the inside of Leahy. Now Campbell on the bottom. The 20 of Leahy on the top. Muhlenberg working on the back end of the 83, now trying to battle for second. Campbell out in front, Muhlenberg second, the 20 of Leahy in third, but here comes the 161 of Wiles in fourth. great racing so far on this Sunday afternoon here at the quick quarter mile, Springfield Raceway. As the 59 of Ron Muhlenberg is coming on strong. We got ourselves a race for first. Muhlenberg on the high side. Campbell on the low side. Does the 59 of Muhlenberg have anything for the 83 of Campbell? Campbell, still your leader. White flag will come out for the 83 of Campbell. Does the 59 of Muhlenberg have anything left for the 83 of Campbell? If he does, he's going to have to make a move now, and here he comes. We're coming on the high side. Can he do it? Can the 83 hold off Campbell as we're side by side? It will be the 59 of Rob Muhlenberg, I believe. Woo, ladies and gentlemen. That was a race, and if you weren't here, you would have missed out on it. So get on them cell phones, let them friends and know that you are at Springfield Raceway, and you just saw one of the greatest races here at Springfield Raceway, as there is many more races to come. Now here comes heat race number 3. It will be the 16 of Tim Mullins. On the outside of him will be the 15H of Jeremy Hazel. Then it'll be the 26 of Gary Krabs. On the outside of him will be the 35 of John Langton. It'll be the 34 of Donnie Ost. And on the outside of him will be the 72 of Andy Ost. Green flag is out, and we're racing. Mullins out in front. The 26 of Krabs is in second. Mullins, your leader. The 35 of Langton in second. Krabs is in third. As now Krabs is working on the high side of the 35 of Langton. Now the 26 of Krabs. Looks like tonight the high side is the place to be around the quick quarter mile of Springfield Raceway. As you could see in the last heat race, Muhlenberg found the high side pretty well. Now the 26 of Gary Krabs is trying it out. Still out in front. Krabs and Langton are back there battling for second. Here they come as they are rolling in the 18 of Mullins. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a great finish in heat race number 2. White flag is out. One more lap to go as Krabs is on the high side. Is he going to do what Rob Muhlenberg did in the first heat race? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the high side is the place to be. Will he get it done? No, just coming up short as Tim Mullins takes home heat race number 2. The 26 of Krabs was finding the high side around Springfield Raceway. As I said earlier today,